You might think you need a fancy studio and expensive equipment to take scroll-stopping product photos, but most of us have to work with what we have at home. With just your phone, a light, and a little creativity, you can take great product photos that actually sell. I found the easiest, most creative ways to level up your photos on a budget. Whether you're selling t-shirts, mugs, or home decor, these tips will help your products shine without spending much, if at all. Let's get into it. You don't need professional gear to take high-quality product photos, you just need to get creative with what you already have. Start with the basics. If you don't have a fancy stand or platform to set your products on, you can use a table as your staging surface, especially for smaller products. For lighting, you can skip the studio setup and just use a regular desk lamp. If it's too harsh, soften it by bouncing the light off white cardboard or a hard reflector made from aluminum foil. One trick I picked up while researching is to diffuse the light by placing vellum paper in front of your lamp. And don't underestimate the power of natural light. A big window can be your best friend. Shoot during the day and use that soft but not direct daylight as your main light source. For backdrops, a roll of plain paper or even a well-ironed bed sheet can give you a clean, distraction-free look. And when it comes to props, grab things that make sense for your product. Mugs in a kitchen setup, pillows on a couch, or folded shirts with fabric swatches beside them. This is all about working smart with what you've got. And if you want more setup ideas, we go deeper in another tutorial, which I'll link at the end of this video. Let's say you've taken a solid product photo, maybe it's a model wearing your t-shirt in front of a plain wall. Instead of reshooting, every time you need a new look, AI can help you completely change the vibe. Apps like Fotor and Fotor, or even ChatGPT or Canva let you remove the background and swap it out for lifestyle scenes, seasonal setups, or anything that matches your brand style. For example, I took this photo with a simple background and with just a few clicks in Fotor gave it a whole new city feel. It's fast, budget-friendly, and honestly pretty fun to experiment with. You can also do this in ChatGPT. I uploaded my product mockup and used this prompt to switch up the background, and here's how it turned out. Big brands like Foot Locker and Mango already use AI-generated backgrounds to cut costs and turn around content faster. So if it works for them, it can absolutely work for us. This is especially handy if you use Printful and launch new products throughout the year. You can create polished, fresh visuals for your listings or marketing without doing a whole new photo shoot every season. Let's talk about editing. Professional software can get expensive, but with the right free apps, you can still make your product photos look clean, bright, and polished. Two of my favorite apps are Snapseed and Lightroom. Both are free to download, powerful, and made for editing right on your phone. Lightroom does have some premium features, but the free tools are more than enough to get started. If you're new to editing, Snapseed is a great place to start. It's been around for a while and it honestly continues to be reliable for photo editing. I can still remember editing my Instagram photos with Snapseed in the 2010s. You can brighten up just a part of your photo, clean up imperfections with a healing tool, and fine-tune your colors and contrast with the curves feature, which helps you balance highlights, midtones, and shadows. Now, if you're aiming for a consistent look across your whole store, Lightroom is a game changer. You can create a preset like always making your whites pop or boosting your brand colors and apply it to every product photo with just a few taps. It's kind of like having a mini Photoshop in your pocket. Also, if your phone has a pro or manual mode in your camera settings, try it out. You can lower your ISO, which controls your camera's sensitivity to light to avoid grainy photos. Then, slightly increase your exposure time, which lets more light into the shot to brighten your image. Just make sure your phone stays steady while you shoot. These settings are built into many Android phones, and if you're on an iPhone, you can use Lightroom or other camera apps to access similar manual controls. These small edits go a long way in making your products look their best without spending a cent. Here's a secret. You don't have to take every product photo yourself. If your customers are already sharing photos of your products in the wild, use them with their permission, of course. This kind of content is called UGC, or user-generated content. It's authentic, relatable, and super effective at building trust, especially on platforms like Etsy or Instagram. You can encourage customers to share photos in their reviews or offer a small incentive like a discount or a shout out on social media. Some customers love being featured, especially if it's a collaborative post where both of you get visibility. These real-life photos show your product in action and help future customers feel more confident about buying. And the best part is, it saves you time and money on doing another shoot. Product photos can make a big difference in your sales, but as you've seen, you don't need a big budget to make them look great. You've got options. If you want a full step-by-step guide to setting up your product photos, check out our tutorial linked right here. Thanks for watching, and in the meantime, happy selling!